So let's have a quick look at what the linters tell us when the code is submitted. So what are the errors? So this is the project where we just submitted. During previous video, they are now short, so we go to actions. This is second, and I didn't change the title, but this is the most recent. Test passed, so these are the native, the original thing, and superlinter failed. Let's just see what failed in superlinter. Okay, and we can see that a lot of small things failed. So let's just have a look how it is organized. So the defects are reported at the given section. So there is some linter starting, these errors are reported, and here are the details of these errors. And we have next session as well. This is more errors. This is next errors are reported from this linter, and here are the details of this errors. So we'll have a look at them specifically. So let's start with this one. This one says that in this file demo we had unexpected, we are missing the comma. So here is this file, and here is line number 1, column number which was it, 28, which is here. A comma is missing. Yes, indeed it is missing. I wonder how it compiled, but it did. I put the comma, and hopefully next time it will not report this error. Now I Playwright config TypeScript. We have first error is first semicolon is not needed here, and then we have trailing commas in so many places. So 31, 38, 43. They are not needed commas, right? Here, 38, 43. This I will remove them. I keep removing, and remove as well at line 70, 78, and 79. Now in the line 198, we report the same error which was before in 161, I believe, that the comma here is missing. I've already put it in, so you can see that different parts of the linter are reporting the same errors. Now here is example file, which should be a good example, but we see a lot of errors. Actually, looks like Java developer was writing the code and was putting semicolons everywhere, but they are not needed. I just zoomed in for a short time to give you a chance to just see better. So here it says column 48, line 1. So here is one line. If we have like this one, we see that this is column column 49. Well, I think that's what they mean if you put it before it would be 48. So this is in excess. I will remove them all. Interesting, 1047, it doesn't like my comment neither. So comments, inline comments are somehow disturbing the linter. So I quickly run the search, and for a semicolon, and actually I can see that there are 0. So every semicolon was wrong, shouldn't be there. Yeah, you may like to stop this particular shot because these are interesting things. So this is demo again provided by TypeScript website, or what was it? No, maybe it came from Playwright. I will verify it. But anyway, this is demo file provided by a reputable company or reputable programmer working there, and what we see is that actually this a linter is picking on clones, and it seems that it appears to him that this is the same thing twice, which it isn't, because one is a kind of negation of the other. The logic is different, but certain sections of code are the same, so linter suggests to convert it to function, convert the parts which are identical to, so to refactor the code, so to say. This is far going, and I don't know if developers would like to necessarily agree with all three suggestions here, but that's what is more interesting compared to previous instances where only colons or where semicolons were in excess or commas were missing. So let me state it explicitly. For the previous situation where you have semicolons, which are not really disturbing, we can configure linter, and depends on the file exact configuration of the project, but we can configure and just tell him not bother with error raised due to excessive semicolon. That would be example of configuration. For this, I will try to change the code and see if it solves the situation, so the code is not identical. Of course, more sophisticated changes may be required, but I try to do it the easiest way, just by changing the comment, the message, which is being part of thing recognized as duplicate. So maybe this will be enough. Well, next example is more difficult. It's just 342 and 352 lines are really identical sections, so maybe I should follow the suggestion from the linter and create new function and then have both function call this function as a part of their execution. But I try to be cheap. I just put some no meaningless function here, and either linter may be intelligent enough to say this means nothing, I ignore it, or it can say this means nothing, please remove it, or it may actually get confused and consider that there is no error anymore. That is what I count on. And actually the third error is the same as the first error. So this linter is checking code on multiple passes, I imagine. Then maybe there is another suggestion included here. I didn't analyze it. Well, it actually appears that for both of these problems, they suggest suggestions. So they actually give you the function, or the linter gives you the function which could solve the problem. So let me go back to my bash, git bash command, and try to reflect these changes. So add, we modify 3 files, they are here, and then commit. I should have changed the comment, and push. Yes, so now we go back to our git, and we try to go back, see how the linter performs this time. I see nothing happens, or maybe it's not running. 3 hours ago, it's not running. What happens? Is it still waiting? Oh yes, I always forget it. It's waiting for my passphrase. So I gave him my passphrase, and here what happens. Now it's running. We'll see. So I apologize, I keep forgetting to change the name of it. Let's wait. Well, there are still some errors. Let's see these errors. So we go here, superlint. Oops. Oh, hello. So linter is kind of a rat, as I can see. He's looking for trash. Let's see the errors. So we have one which we didn't address previously. It is failed because of tokens. So there is still something with tokens. Let's go to the text. Here there is some problem. Oh, too many blank lines at the end of the file. Then we'll see what it is. And here we still have semicolon. Oh man, are these semicolon? Why he detects so many semicolons now? I didn't apply this file which he asked to ignore them, but they were not coming before, so it looks like it's incremental and detects a number of errors and then moves on. Once the errors are fixed, it comes with more to do. So as you can see, we have almost all errors eliminated. We just have big number of this semicolon. So for that, I will use this configuration file. But for token, I'm still not sure what to do with token. But the errors which I was fixing are fixed. So we'll end this video right here because it's already longer than 5 minutes. Thank you.